Hey guys, Andrew McFarland here from StartAJuiceBar.com. Hope you are feeling fantastic. And today I want to talk all about sales. Sometimes people think sales is a dirty word, but the first thing I want to say is that no matter what you're doing in life, you're always selling something, and better to sell things that you believe in and that align with your values and that are going to help the world become a better place than not. And so I wanted to have this conversation because I realized that a lot of juice bar owners don't really think about sales. They think about marketing a little bit, right? They don't always think a lot about marketing, but they think about marketing their business and their product, but they don't really think about the sales process. And there's really a way to dive deeply into this to support your business and also support your customers. And so when I talk about sales, I'm really talking about sort of your one-to-one interactions, or it could be one-to-one and it could be a group. It could be someone who's on your team. It might be you as the business owner or managers and a multiple of people, but I want to really impress upon you that you should really think about your retail staff as part of your sales team, and you also might build a sales team that's outside of your business as well. And so sometimes when people have juice bars, a lot of times they are just allowing their retail staff to function more like a concierge for the customer, which in some ways that is true. That is the role of the retail staff. Your customer comes in and your retail staff is there to give them a fluid experience, to really make sure they have a great time and that they order the thing that they're meant to order. But you can also think about your retail staff as part of your sales team. So that means that in traditional businesses, you have sales quota, right? You have goals in terms of maybe how many emails they're going to get per day or how many cleanses that they're going to sell per day, right? This is part of that role and responsibility. How many, wellness shots do they sell? How many times do they upsell? And so you have to really train them with that mindset to be sure that they are well equipped to educate the customer on the benefits of your product, but they're also encouraging people to engage in your business so that way you can support your customers but also increase the sales of your business. And so the first thing I want to say, it's a different mindset that you're going to have when you shift from thinking about your front of house or retail staff just as people who are communicating about your product to actually thinking about them as part of your sales team. And so what's the next thing that you can think about in terms of expanding your sales? You could either have those same individuals, yourself or someone else, actually solicit to businesses in the area. Walk into the corporations that have a large staff and say, hey, we've got a juice bar nearby and we'd love to either deliver product on a regular basis. We'd love to have people in your staff put orders in with us directly. If you are doing, a lot of these corporations might have health weeks where you can be a part of that and help them do group cleanses and maybe even give them a discount during that period of time. There's so many things you can do, but the point is to be proactive, because a lot of times juice bar owners are only waiting for people to come into their business. They don't actively seek out avenues and ways that they can build relationships with these local organizations, companies, you name it. It could be a gym in your area, it could be a yoga studio in your area where you're maybe just doing promo, or maybe you're doing some direct sales where you can get in there and talk about cleansing, for example, or the benefits of juicing, educating them. So that's the next thing that I wanted to talk about, which is holding events. This could be in your juice bar as part of the sales process, where you're going to do an hour-long event and you're going to talk about the benefits of, let's say, a plant-based lifestyle, juicing, cleansing, your own experience if it's you that's leading this event. And then at the end of that, you're going to encourage people, hey, we're going to do a special on juice cleanse. Everyone who's here at this event, we're going to give you guys 10% off and we're all going to do a group cleanse together, right? This is part of your sales process, part of your marketing process, but you have to be really diligent in these things. The reason that I find a lot of people fall off in the process of marketing and sales is because of two things. One, they don't have the strategy, right? And I'm giving you some ideas and strategies, and there's many, many more. And they also maybe don't follow through in a way that's consistent. They might try something out and they say, oh, it doesn't work, and so they just stop. Or they try it and it might work a little bit, but they don't stay consistent with it. And the way that you get good at anything in this business and business as a whole is to test things out and then iterate on them. So it doesn't mean that your strategy is going to be perfect day one. It means that you're going to experiment and you're going to find out what aspects of it worked and what didn't work, and then you're going to grow on that. So these things that I'm sharing with you, they work. We've done them. Our clients do them. They work. You just have to figure out how do you get in front of the right people. Don't be scared to get rejected. This is part of, if it's one thing that makes a good salesperson, it's not being afraid to hear no. And so if you have to have someone, or you have to walk into 10 different buildings, 20 different buildings, and offering that you're going to do a group cleanse or you're going to come in and sell your product, before you find one, no problem, because that one client might mean an extra $1,000 a day. It might mean an extra $500 a day. We don't really know, because sometimes these companies can be really, really large. There's some corporations out there that have 10,000 employees in a building. That might be a lot, right? But it depends on where you're at and how you can get in there. So think about these avenues. Think about your retail staff as part of your sales staff. Think about a sales strategy where you're going to actually be more outgoing, where you can maybe make phone calls, walk into people's offices, bring samples, give talks. These are all things that you can do in-house and externally. So I just want to give you guys that mind frame when it comes to not just marketing your business, but selling your product, and ways that you can be really, really proactive in doing that. And maybe you thought about some more. Maybe you can put in the comment box below if you guys have any ideas or strategies that you guys have either implemented or that you think might be good ideas. I'd love to hear it. I'm sure it would be helpful to the community. And as always, if you like the video, press the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I invite you to subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. Listen to the Juice Bar Experts podcast on iTunes. And as always, hope you guys find a lot of success in your endeavors. If you guys need support personally in launching your business, if you don't know, we have a full spectrum consulting agency. We can help you with everything from the beginning, the concepting, logo design, all the way to training your staff on site. So reach out to us. We'd love to support you in building a successful juice bar business so we can collectively make this world a healthier place. So this is Andrew McFarland. See you guys soon.